We want to follow up on some breaking news we brought you here on Live Impact News yesterday. Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator coach Eric Bieniemy, his wife was shot over on Sunday night, in fact, by their own son. So we know that right now, at last check, she was being treated at the hospital after being shot multiple times in their home in Loudoun County, Virginia, near Ashburn, Virginia, I should say, near north of Virginia, not too far from D.C. We know that at last check, their son, Elijah, was the person who shot his mother, Mia, and he was under arrest. And right now, he is still being held at the Loudoun County Adult Detention Center. And just to give you some recap on this, the sheriff's office says that, again, they responded to their home in Ashburn, Virginia on Sunday. That's where they found 57-year-old Mia Bieniemy shot with multiple wounds, again, transported to the hospital in stable condition. And right now, their 27-year-old son, Elijah, he is still under arrest, again, being held at the Loudoun County Adult Detention Center. There's his mugshot right there on your screen. So he's facing multiple charges right now with malicious wounding, use of a firearm in commission of a felony, as well as discharge of a firearm inside of a dwelling. And the sheriff's office says right now the investigation is still ongoing. We know that his father, Eric, he was with the team at training camp when this shooting happened on Sunday. We know that he flew back or traveled back because he was not with the team yesterday when they were practicing at training camp. We know that head coach Andy Reid spoke to reporters briefly yesterday, saying that they are aware of the situation, that they are supporting Eric and his family right now as they kind of go through this, healing process. In fact, here it is right here. Coach Andy Reid, he says thoughts and prayers with them. And, I can't go into details on it, but things happen sometimes, and Eric will work through it. He has a great support group here, as does his family as needed, and we'll just let time take care of it from there. But Mia is stable, which is a plus, end quote. And so that was some of the things he said. He also went on to say that describe his wife, saying, quote, she's a saint. We all know that. Those of you that know her, one of God's great blessings, but things happen and you have to work through it. That's where we are right now. Time will have to be involved to help this heal. So again, we're continuing to follow this story. In fact, there was an interview done with the sheriff yesterday of Loudoun County. So let's listen in to what he had to say in this quick interview.
What you can say about what happened yesterday at this time. What do we know at this time as far as this?
7:30 or so to come out to a shooting at a particular location there in near the One Loudon area there in Ashburn. And when we responded, we found that there had been a victim of a gunshot wound, and she had received multiple gunshot wounds, two actually, and the suspect was in the house with her, and that's who we ended up arrested in this investigation.
And are you able to confirm the connection of the suspect? Is it the son of the woman, or are you able to say?
Well, we don't like to get into disclosing who the victim is, but it's a family-related issue, is domestic disturbance, and the person who shot, actually a family member shot another family member, and that's where we're at right now.
And are her injuries life-threatening? Is she expected to make it?
No, from what we understand, she's in stable condition at the hospital, and her husband is with her. And her husband is the obviously connected with the Kansas City Chiefs, and so that's why this is big news here. So she had called in the mother, who we know had called in the shooting, and it was involving the son, and so that's where we're at right now.
And are you able to say where she was shot multiple times?
I'll just say that she was shot a couple of times, and we have to go through an entire investigation here to find out exactly, where everybody was, what they did, what prompted it, how it all transpired. But we're conducting that investigation right now.
Is it safe to say domestic in the sense that there was some sort of argument or dispute between them?
Yeah, it's a domestic issue, so there's no threat to the community, okay, and so we want to make sure that we're covering all the bases here, and that the victim here is being taken care of, that all the notifications have been made, and certainly the son is in custody right now. So that's Elijah Bieniemy. He's in custody right now on no bond, so he's being held as we continue this investigation.
And based on a search I did, it does not appear he's been arrested by you before, correct, Elijah?
No, my understanding, we don't know of any incidents before at that particular residence. As far as any prior arrests, I'm not aware of any, but we're going to go ahead and conduct that research.
Okay, and last question, you were kind of getting at it, but the investigation from here, like what do you have to do from here? Are you done at the home, or what? Go over whatever you'd collected at the home?
Well, certainly. I mean, witness statements. Anybody who was at the home when this occurred, victim statements. His particular statements, which we're going through right now, and evidence that we've got to pull together on this particular case. And so those are the normal investigative process that we go through on a case like this.
And it happened entirely inside the home, not outside?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to add? Sure.
I don't think so.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing that in advance. I really appreciate it.
And again, you just heard there from the Loudoun County chief as well, from the sheriff's department there in Loudoun County, again, kind of saying right now they're in the process of really just going through witness statements, victim statements, and going through all the evidence as they continue to investigate why this shooting happened. Again, why did Eric and Mia Bieniemy, son Elijah, shoot his mother? Again, as you heard from the sheriff, multiple gunshot wounds. She's at the hospital, thankfully, in stable condition right now. We know Eric, her husband, did travel away from the team, the Kansas City Chiefs, during training camp, traveled back here to be with his wife at the hospital. Again, this happened in Ashburn, Virginia, inside of their home, which is in Northern Virginia, just outside of D.C., and this is something we'll continue to follow. A 27-year-old now being held at the Loudoun County Adult Center, the Adult Detention Center, facing multiple charges. There he is right there on your screen. Again, facing charges of malicious wounding, use of a firearm in commission of a felony, and discharge of a firearm inside of a dwelling. So we're going to continue to look into finding out when he will be due in court, when he'll have his next initial hearing, and see what plays out from there. If there will be a preliminary hearing, if this will go to trial. Still many questions in this investigation, but we'll keep you posted on what we learn as soon as we do. But we're going to take a quick break here at 11:26. We'll be right back.